Hello, I'm Tina Roche. I run Cambridge Cookery School, and today I'm going to show you one of our many easy, delicious recipes. I'm going to show you how to make roast root vegetables. It's one of the easiest things you could possibly make. So basically you could use different ingredients than I do, but I like a bit of red pepper, which isn't strictly speaking a root vegetable, but it gives a bit of colour and a really lovely added sweetness. I will then use celeriac, quite an unknown and I think underrated root vegetable. It looks just like a huge, well, knobbly root basically, and I know a lot of people find it a bit intimidating, so they tend to pass it in the supermarket aisles or on their market stalls, but it's delicious to use. It's lovely raw in salads, but it's particularly nice cooked because it has a lot of sweetness in it. I'm going to use parsnip as well. And you could use ordinary potato, but today I've chosen to put a sweet potato in there instead. Again, it adds sweetness and it adds colour. So here goes. Obviously there's no quantity involved here particularly, you just put as much in as you think you're going to need. So this is easy to cook for 1 or it's easy to cook for 12. I'm going to put some red onion in as well. It doesn't have to be red onion, again I like it for its colour. So any onion you have is fine. That gets scattered around as well. I have some whole garlic cloves here. I'm not going to bother peeling them even because this is going to be roasting for about 40-50 minutes. So these will become lovely and succulent and soft, and you can just squeeze them out of their peels when you're finished and they'll add a lovely sweetness. So they go in whole. I'm going to put some rosemary in. Again, I just scatter them about, and some thyme, a lovely herb as well. These are both quite woody herbs, so they will cook well, they won't completely disintegrate. Just place them where you like them. Again, it looks quite nice, and if you add a few fresh ones to the finished dish, it will look lovely and green again. I'm going to drizzle over a fair amount of oil. Now, I'm using a light olive oil for this. You should really not use extra virgin olive oil for anything that's going to be roasting or pan frying at high temperatures, simply because it has a much lower burn point. So by using extra virgin olive oil, not only are you likely to burn your food, but you're also basically wasting your money. So just use a light olive oil or a mix of sunflower oil and just a little drop of the more expensive olive oil. That'll be perfect. There we go. And then season quite generously. So I'm using fairly coarsely ground black pepper and some sea salt. I would always say cook with sea salt rather than table salt because it tastes much, much better and is also much better for you. There we go. So this will now go in an oven, a hot oven, about 180, 190 degrees, depending on your oven, for about 40-45 minutes. Some of these things do cook quicker than others, so I've left the red peppers in bigger pieces because otherwise they would just cook to a mush, basically. But with this size, they should hold their shape and be perfect when the other ingredients are done. There we are. So I'm going to take the roasted root vegetables out of the oven now. They've been in for about 45 minutes. And should be looking nice and brown. Here we are. I did give these a stir just once while they were cooking, so it's a good idea to do that. There we are, looking lovely. So that's how to make roasted root vegetables.